It is time to go back on safari. But where will I go? I need someplace fun, someplace cool, someplace where I have a friend so I can get a free place to stay. I know, Iceland. Iceland is an island, way above the UK if you're looking on a map. All I knew about it is that it was a place where beautiful blonde women will serve you a sheep's head or something like that. I wanted to find out more about Iceland and its wildlife on my safari. It looked really beautiful outside, like I was dropped off of the surface of some faraway exotic planet. First stop was its major city, Reykjavik, where you will find a third of the 320,000 people or so who live on Iceland. I found myself soon after an overnight flight with no sleep, dropped right off near the city.
I was dropped off at the bus station and was told town is that way.
I had heard about a little lake in which you can see all sorts of birds. My first introduction to Iceland's wildlife. This is Lake, well, let me apologize right off the bat as I can't pronounce a lot of these places at all. But this is Lake Tjornin, which means the pond. Here I saw lots of birds. At first glance, there were just lots of gulls. They even have signs to show you how to feed the birds without attracting all these gulls. But it was kind of neat seeing seagulls, even though I can see them in Chicago. Also swimming around were these big birds. This is the Greylag Goose. This was filmed right before hunting season, so you can see they're still kind of smiling. Greylag Goose are a species of goose that are scattered all around the UK, and sometimes found in Asia. These guys get around. At first, I thought it was interesting to find some.
I remember when I first got to Iceland, I was like, oh look, geese, that's cool. Now they're all over. Still cool, but you can see them all over.
Even though it seemed like this pond was just filled of geese and gulls, looking closer, I found lots of cooler little species of birds, like this little duck. He was just trying to find his own way around. And there were some more common ducks. It's kind of a local tradition to come down here and feed the birds. I sat there for a long while, just watching all the birds and people, and also trying to take in the fact that I was in Iceland for the first time ever. I had to soon leave this pond to go sightseeing around the beautiful city of Reykjavik. And there are a lot of beautiful sights to see. Towards the end of my afternoon, these two guys showed me where the ocean was, because that's where I was going to go try to find one of the biggest animals I've ever seen in my life.
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Safari Iceland. For information on the things you saw, please read the video's description below it. And as always,